Welcome to our new video. In this video we are going to talk about the Batman movie. So without wasting any time, let's get started. On Halloween, Gotham City boss Don Mitchell Jr. is killed by a persevering killer calling himself the Riddler. Phenomenally rich individual Bruce Wayne, who has worked for quite a while as the vigilante Batman, inspects nearby the Gotham City Police Department, GCPD. Lieutenant James Gordon finds that the Riddler left an order for Batman, yet official Pete Savage chastens him for allowing a vigilante to enter the terrible conduct locale and drives Batman out. The Riddler kills Savage, and leaves another request for Batman. Batman and Gordon find that the Riddler left a thumb drive in Mitchell's vehicle containing pictures of Mitchell with a woman, Annika, at the Iceberg Lounge, a club worked by mobster Carmine Falcone's Lieutenant Penguin. Batman questions the Penguin, who battles in politeness, yet sees that Selina Kyle, Annika's level mate and darling, works there as a server. After Annika disappears, Batman sends Selina back to the Iceberg Lounge to search for answers. Through Selina, Batman sees that Savage was on Falcone's money, as is head investigator Gil Colson. Selina stops correspondence when Batman presses her about her relationship with Falcone. The Riddler secured Colson, lashes a coordinated collar bomb to his neck, and sends him to obstruct Mitchell's Dedication Association. Unequivocally, when Batman appears, the Riddler calls him through Colson's phone and does whatever it takes to detonate the bomb if Colson can't answer 3 mysteries. Batman helps Colson with seeing the fundamental 2, yet Colson won't answer the third, name of the source who gave the GCPD information that prompted a basic cure bust completing mobster Sal Maroni's action. The bomb explodes, killing Colson and beating Batman imprudent. Batman and Gordon construe that the onlooker may be the Penguin and track him to a cure deal. They find that Maroni's improvement never really got done and different GCPD experts are involved. Selina startlingly uncovered them when she makes an appearance to take cash. As the Penguin move away, Selina tracks down Annika's body in a vehicle trunk. Batman gets the Penguin yet sees that he was not the source. Batman and Gordon follow the Riddler's way to the extras of a safe haven worked by Bruce's family Thomas and Martha. They see that the Riddler was a tenant at the protected house and holds hatred against the Wayne family. Bruce's head worker and boss, Alfred Pennyworth, is hospitalized, clearly following opening a letter bomb addressed to Bruce. The Riddler then spills verification that Thomas, who was running for city entrance pioneer when he was killed, utilized Falcone to kill an essayist for doing whatever it takes to uncover embarrassing snippets of data concerning Martha's game plan of encounters of mental maladjustment. Bruce, who grew up persevering through his father was morally upstanding, faces Alfred, who confirms the charges yet passes that Thomas decided on to give Falcone to the police happening to learning of the bad behavior. Alfred assembles that Falcone had Thomas and Martha killed to destroy this. Selina tells Batman that Falcone is her uncouth father. She sees that Annika was gagged because Mitchell told her that Falcone was the source, and embarks to kill him. Batman and Gordon appear at the Iceberg Lounge to stop her. Batman truly gets Selina far from killing Falcone, figuring out that she shouldn't allow Falcone to demolish her future through killing him and restricting prison. Batman goes with a vainglorious Falcone to the police, while Falcone edifies Batman that he knows concerning the entire of Gotham's perplexing insider realities and secret world dealings and that all that he knows bombs pitiably with him. No sooner does Batman give Falcone outside to the watch holding up than Riddler kills Falcone from his space window. Revealed as criminal science accountant Edward Nashton, the Riddler is bound in Arkham State Hospital. That is what Nashton says, as a dismissed transient, he was consuming of the empathy Bruce got after his family's bad behavior. He cherishes Batman, who moved him to zero in on the Savage and proposes a connection, yet Batman furiously absolves him. Exasperated at being absolved by his object of reverence, Nashton begins hollering, to which Batman values that Nashton really has something facilitated. Coming about to seeing Batman hasn't figured out his next system, a delighted Nashton gives him one last data by singing Ave Maria, the song sung at the Mitchell's Acknowledgement Association, to establish that the last piece of the procedure is city head Pick Bella Reel's passing. In any case, Batman fails to get a handle on this and hollers, "What have you done?" Glancing through his space, Batman is suddenly kept up with by a cop who shows him a mat-cutting instrument which Riddler had killed the city corridor pioneer with close to the beginning. Understanding this instrument is another sign to revealing the Riddler's end-all technique. Batman cuts open the mat of the apartment suite and finds through a partner drawn on the floor under that Nashton has organized vehicle bombs around Gotham. No sooner has he done this than an internet-based video of Nashton's last transmission before his catch and constrainment plays, figuring out joyfully that he had developed a web following that expects to kill city section pioneer Pick Bella Real. The bombs annihilate the dikes around Gotham and flood the city. A protected house is set up in an indoor field, where Nashton's deers non-mortally shoot Real in any event dropped by Batman and Selina. While battling the club on the rafters, Batman defeats them regardless, is almost killed by a last part who will execute Batman. Selina appears and rescues Batman, going prior to kissing him, imparting thanks to him for holding her back from killing Falcone. Regardless, the part comes to and almost kills Selina with a sharp edge. Batman is crippled from his injuries and improper to get up to safeguard Selina. He immerses himself with adrenaline, gets up, and handles the part to the ground. He has the part guaranteed about and beats his face viciously until he is dropped by Gordon and Selina. Gordon approaches the part and takes out his cover to reveal his lengthy, hurt face. Gordon asks, "Who on earth could you anytime say you are?" The man responds to, "Me? I'm Backfire." Batman sees an electrical association swinging essentially past the social events in the overpowered water under, throwing marks any spot as it whips fiercely. Batman uses his getting catch to swing toward the line and hold onto it. Precisely when he is getting a handle onto the line, he uses his noticeable bat seal to kill it, causing him to be stunned by the power and tumble down into the water. Batman rises from the water, lights a flare, and leads the survivors to some place completely secured. Batman helps recovery attempts and commitments to mixed trust in Gotham, having seen that his weapon of fear has controlled the drive of vigilantes. Meanwhile in Arkham, Nashton is vexed that his approach failed, and groaning in his cell. A covering individual detainee, who is by and large obfuscated behind the steel doorway of his phone, proposes Nashton a conundrum, asking, "Issue me this. The less you have of me, the more I am worth." Nashton answers, "Hey, buddy." They snicker together. Selina confides in Gotham to be past saving and endeavors to convince Batman to leave with her, yet he declines. They set off determined to the streets on their bicycles, energetically distorting around each other. Unequivocally, when they get to an intersection point, Selina goes right and Batman goes left. He surveys in his mirror as she evaporates into the distance. Then, he looks straight ahead. If you liked the video, give the big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.